Welcome back to the quilted tabletopper project, which I'm sewing on my vintage Singer 66 treadle sewing machine. In this video, you'll see me adding some yellow golden machine embroidery thread to the top of the patchwork, the wavy patchwork, having not succeeded to get that pink metallic thread to work in my old machine. And I hope you enjoy watching. Quite a lot of the video will be me just treadling and making progress with the quilt. I hope you enjoy it. So if you skip to about 10 seconds, there's a bit more of me speaking and explaining what I'm doing. But that most of the video is just me quilting. So I hope you enjoy it. just while I've been getting on a bit further with the quilting of the wavy patchwork, I've decided to kind of embrace the slightly crinkled look it's giving it. Either I'm going to pull the thread straight, and a few of them will snap here and there. It's only slightly pulling, only a bit. And I have got a quilting needle in here, and the thread that I know is better. I've given up with the metallic thread. And I've decided to just go with the quilted look, the sort of slightly scrunchy look. And I'll either pull it out and or I'll press it. And if I do make the quilting stitches snap a little bit this way, what I can do is then also go across to secure them. And I'm only ever going to wash this by hand, and so yes, there might be a few little loose threads there, but you know, I can live with that. And if it starts to look tatty, I can always get it back in the machine and quilt again. But what I also wanted to say was, if I was making this piece of quilted wavy patchwork for a bag, I would love this slightly crinkled effect it's giving to the fabric. When I very first started making patchwork bags, and I think I might have said it in one of my videos, I really wanted a kind of bubbly, scrunchy look, and I couldn't quite get it. And isn't it weird how things happen sometimes? I think this is it. So obviously this isn't going to be a bag, it's going to be a table topper, and I'll get it pressed flat and somehow or other make it work as a table topper. But it's given me an idea for bags, which is if I do put the quilting on here, and I think this lovely old machine is doing its best with it, and I do like the way it looks on here, all shiny next to the paintwork, and I think it's like I've discovered something. I'm quite pleased. So that might be my next project, a nice scrunched up quilted bag. Right, so I've got the piece of patchwork quilting back upstairs now on my sewing table, and given that I am honestly making this up as I go along, and I did try the other thread in the machine, and I can see it wasn't going to work. As it was snapping, it's a different fabric, it's a different thread. As it was snapping, it was shredding. So no, that wasn't going to work, so I've given up on that. What I decided to do is to pull out the crinkles that are caused by the thread not going through the machine smoothly, and I'm going to press it, and then once it's pressed, I will put some very neutral, normal polyester thread, a beige, something like that, this kind of colour that never shows up on anything, and I will do some more quilting to secure these threads and to hold my patchwork in place. I won't film that bit because it's not very interesting, but that's what I'll do, and this will make me have a secure piece of fabric that can be washed without threads coming out all over the place. If you were doing what I'm doing on a conventional sewing machine, I would recommend that when you're quilting like this, by that I mean adding these top threads, and you are having trouble with a metallic or embroidery thread, then you can buy a manufactured silicone oil which is specifically intended for
helping that thread to go through a modern machine more easily. Obviously I can't use that on my old machine, but you can do that. So if you do the steps I did, which is use the maximum thread length you can, adjust your tension, use a quilting needle and put conventional thread in the bottom, like cotton or polyester, and your fancy thread in the top, and then you still got a bit of sticking, then you can use that silicone. But obviously I don't have that step available, so I'm doing this instead. So in the next video, by which time I'll have a prepared piece of fabric ready, because I'll have done my extra quilting with this, I will show you how I'm going to size this, make this the correct size by squaring it off, and I'll show you how I'm going to select a binding fabric, make my binding, and actually finish off the quilt. So don't make sure you tune in for that one as well. Thanks for watching.